Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters and children. I'm going to give a couple of short little stories, some hadiths, just for the children and for us to realize some information. One day, there was in Mecca, and there's many people talking bad about the Prophet. They're swearing at him. Saying he's an evil man and wickedness, and they're spreading all kinds of lies and rumors about him. And it's got all through Arabia. People are saying bad things. And he was teaching them what good things. He's teaching them La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu, and to do the right things and to be good with the orphans and the poor, help the poor, and give charity and zakat and believing in one God. So people had all this negative thing because they didn't want to believe that people worship statues. In fact, they worshiped 365 statues in Mecca at that time. And each day they have a different statue. And they didn't want to give up because the people that controlled Mecca were very wealthy. And they had all these people came in caravans to Mecca to trade. And they kept all the profit, the rich tribes of Arabia. So, saying this, what happened was they didn't want when the Prophet is going to change and tell the people the truth. So they spread lies and rumors about the Prophet. So one day, an old lady was carrying her groceries. She's very, very old. And the Prophet ﷺ came up to her and not told her who he was. And he says, "Can I help you carry your bags?" He said, "Auntie, can I help carry your bags?" And he lifted all her bags for the auntie, and then he carried her bags. And all this time, she's talking, "I'm old, nobody helps me here. You're the first good man, you're an honest man, you're hardworking. You came and you spent your time, you sacrificed your time to help this old lady, me, to carry my bags of groceries to my house." And then she finally arrived. It was a far walk. They finally arrived to the old lady's home, the auntie's home. And then the auntie said, "Son, you're a good man. Nobody in this Arabia came and helped me. You have a good heart. You took your time to help an old lady like that. I will give you, son, the best advice I can give you. You see, son, there's a most dangerous man in Arabia. This man, stay away from him. This man is preaching violence, he's preaching hatred, he's preaching all wrong things. This man is the most dangerous man to stay away from. Son, find if you hear this man named Muhammad, run away from him." And what happened? The Prophet Muhammad said, "I am that man." And the lady said, "Subhanallah, glory to Allah." She was crying. She heard all these lies and rumors about a man. And this man was so good, he never opened his mouth to say he was. He never preached to her or anything. But he lifted her groceries, a heavy weight, to her home to show her how to do good and to show people around the areas how to do charity. And she said, "Son, I was wrong. I accept and I follow your religion. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah." They say, "Ashhadu la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammad abduhu rasuluhu." I bear witness there's only one Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad, you are the final and last messenger. I mean, how beautiful a story when we listen to this, that, people talk lies about people, but you know what? If you look at their action speaks louder than words. If this was a bad man, why did he help this old lady? The old lady auntie realized that and joined Islam because Islam taught the right things, not the lies of the people spreading. As we see in our day and age, people are spreading lies on Islam. They're fabricating information on Islam because deep in their heart they know Islam is the right religion. So they're persecuting the Muslims throughout the world. But you know what, my dear brothers and sisters, if you are not a Muslim, or if you're a Muslim, look at the deeds that the people do. not at the propaganda and the lies that people talk. Look at the charity. Look at the people they help. Look at the way they behave. They clean themselves for the prayers. Look at their dedication of the 5 times a day prayers in Islam. This is what we have to teach the people. The non-believers have to see when you're at work, do not do like the other people that go and smoke and rob their employer of time. Give your employer full time. Give extra time if you can. Show them how honest. Do not steal from your employer. Show them how honest, what Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, our honesty, our hard working, and show by examples. When it's time for prayers, we ask for a couple of minutes, and we take our break in a couple of minutes, and we go and read our namaz or salat prayers. Show the people we don't go drink and dance and partying. When we rather take that time and go and pray to Allah. Ramadan, show them that we fast because Allah has ordered it. Show them by example. Show them how kind we are to our neighbors, and our countrymen, and the poor people in our community, whether they're Muslims or non-Muslim. Look at the orphans, the children, the food banks, the needy, the welfares. This is what Islam. Show the people by example. We're not going there and brag and talk like these other people. Oh, these people, we donate $1 billion, $1 million to the poor and all that. Teach the people by example, not by bragging. That's what Islam is, by example. That hadith shows how the example of the Prophet was so amazing. I thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.